Good morning and welcome to day... No, can't say good morning. Welcome to day 11.
So we spent the night here along the banks of the Trail Creek. Beautiful little creek. Tried to talk Mike into going swimming. He dared me that he would go if I went.
Yep.
This is a mountain stream. Ain't happening. But we had a great campsite listening to the river. And Michael explained to us how the night went last night.
Well, the night was pretty eventful. I slept about in intervals of hours. It was very cold, so I'd warm up, I'd sleep for about an hour, then I'd wake up again cold. So it was a fun experience. And everything was really wet from the old condensation in my tent.
Yeah, Scott predicted at the beginning of this trip when we were planning, he goes, I have a feeling we might get into some temperatures, some cold temperatures. And he was right. So what did you find this morning when you got up?
Well, let's start with saying our gear is rated to about 40, low 40s. We had that last trip.
Yep.
Got up this morning at 7:30, which is not the coldest. It was 33 degrees. So we were seriously down around freezing. It was a good test. Now, we could call that bad, but I think it's perhaps a good wake-up call. It was a good test and awareness for Colorado, because we're going to be a bit longer in Colorado, Michael and I, given the fact that we'll be riding the shadow of the Rockies. And we expect to be at elevation, even some of the towns perhaps, and we like to be outdoors. So we're going to pick up some additional warmth in Boise, and we should be better off. We won't get to do this again. So this is a really cool place to stay, and it's a really cool place.
All right. Other than that, we are going to see what today brings as my part of this trip is coming to a close. Today is the day that my wife and her best friend take off and come to pick me up from this group. So kind of bittersweet.
That it is. We'll see you on the trail. So Jack, how'd you like sleeping next to the river?
The river was great. Kind of put you to sleep. Nice noise. Very quiet out here. So quiet that somebody forgot to turn on the heat. Yeah, it got chilly. Coldest I've slept in a long time, but it wasn't bad.
So our 48, 50 degree bag got a test.
Yeah, it did. Yeah, because I said, you were saying that you checked the weather when we got up. It was 33 degrees at, what time was that, 8?
Yeah, 7:38. Yeah.
7:30, 8 o'clock. So we know it was colder at 5:30 this morning when we were trying to stay warm.
Oh. Warm breakfast somewhere.
Warm breakfast someplace.
So, Michael, you're looking a little chilly.
Just a little bit.
How cold did it get?
Well, it got cold enough to wear 2 jackets, 2 shirts, and freezing all night. I can't really think I was so cold, but it was, I think it was like 32 degrees last night, so it's pretty cold.
Yes, it was. But sun's coming up.
Yep.
It sure made everything wet because the condensation in the tent just makes everything soak. So how wet did your bag get?
Well, I went to pick up my bags that were under my rainfly, and they looked like they got peed on because they were so wet. So, I went to go grab it, and there's actual mud under it. Just had to wipe it off.
Warmer days ahead.
Yeah.
Warmed up quickly. We're still at 6,200 feet, but it's up to 60 degrees. I do think, Jack, it's a little cooler down in that valley along the river that's up there.
I agree with that. Sun Valley Ski Lodge. I guess this is it, huh? I think that's our fuel stop back there. Keep going?
I'd say so.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, because there's a big town coming up here too. Imagine how pretty this would be if there wouldn't have been a fire.
You know, I have a lot of respect and a high degree of appreciation for the men and women that are willing to go out and battle those wildfires.
Oh, yes. We came across some on our last trip. It was amazing what those guys do.
Yeah.
That's where we started.
I think this is a picture spot
Yeah.
at that next corner.
What was the elevation back there?
I've got 8620.
Time to spend some time in that water. Well, we've got a nice stream here, gentlemen.
Yeah.
What did you say there, Jack?
It says we're in bear country.
All right. Did they say what kind?
They didn't, but the track that was up there was a grizzly bear. I would say in here you probably got black ant grizzlies.
Down there fishing.
Yep. Look at that classic. CT 125.
Yes, it is. So, Jack, what about? Thanks. Are you able to use the thumb?
Pardon?
Are you able to grip with the thumb?
Yeah. I can grip. I'm gripping with the tip of the thumb, so I can hang on and I can get a good grip on it. Because when I release and I'm kind of relaxed and then I hit some bumps, it's where the grip is, it just slaps that knuckle right on the inside.
Oh.
And that gives me a little bit of a, but hey, I got my GoPro fixed, mount fixed.
So we are in Featherville. We've stopped to get some fuel and met a friend here. Can you tell us your name?
Vaughn.
Hey, Vaughn. What brings you here today?
Just camping with family.
Oh, very good. Are the family all local or do they come together?
Oh no, they're out of Elko, Nevada, and we're out of East Idaho. So
Oh, it's a big event for you then.
it is.
Are these your rigs over here on the side of the road?
They are. Yes.
Yeah. Doing some trail riding.
Yep.
You also ride on motorcycles, I understand.
do.
Can you tell me a little bit about what you've ridden recently?
Recently, I did the Idaho BDR from basically Darby, Montana, down here to Featherville, and then cut across from here to East Idaho. All dirt, such as the BDR, all on a little Yamaha TW200.
Oh, that's terrific.
Yeah.
Were you by yourself?
I was.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then you said you had another bike you were riding too, yes?
I have a street legal WR 450 that I do the BDR type riding on.
Oh, fantastic. Also by yourself?
Usually, unless once in a while I get my son to go with me.
Okay, all right. What's your favorite areas to ride?
Central Idaho. Yeah. Unless it's winter, then I like Death Valley area.
Now this river we came along down here, which one is that?
I think it's the South Fork of the Boise.
It's beautiful through
It
there.
is.
Yeah, very beautiful. So tell me about the rigs you have over here.
Arctic Wildcat, and my boy's got a Kawasaki KRX.
No, that's it here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's our card. You'll be a day 11 when we get that all posted up.
I say, yeah, I watched quite a few of your videos and
Oh, that's terrific.
didn't recognize you, but
Yeah.
I recognize the names.
Well, yeah, so that was our 2023 trip.
Oh,
So this year we're doing the same trip. Jack's with me. He's going to have to stop at Boise and get back to work. But we have my cousin It's riding with me, a young fellow.
All right.
We're breaking him in.
All right, that's good.
Yeah. Well, hope you enjoy the videos. But again, look for you. You should be day 11. Well, thanks for your time.
All right. Enjoy your trip and safe travels.
Thank you.
Yep.
So how much sleep do you think you got last night?
Uninterrupted or in total?
Total.
No idea. I was doing my best not to think when I woke up.
Mm-hmm.
Stay in the sleep mode.
In hopes you could do it again.
Yep. If I looked at my phone, it would be game over to see what time it was.
Well, it's very nice of them to offer gas at that location.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Nice little business. Nice couple. So tonight we get close to Trudy's Kitchen. That's pretty exciting. Plan is to maybe go another, it's about 100 miles to Trudy's Kitchen, and it's going to be, we'll probably put in 80 and look for a campsite. Go have breakfast. Those trees are hanging to life right out of the rock.
You looking at your valve stem?
I lowered my pressure. I think I lowered my pressure.
Does that explain why your rim's hitting the ground?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, and it's good. Was it the rear?
No, front. My front just keeps sliding. So I thought I'd just drop it a PSI or two.
You must be camping
Yeah,
out
this is
here.
fun.
The happy
Yeah.
little guy. I like you. Good job there, Tree. Experiment with.
Give it a little more, not speed, but more spin with the back tire around corners. Because a lot of times I'm just going real slow or trying to lean into counter lean, going slow into it. But I was able to give it more speed so I can lean better, so the engine was going higher, and then do corners a little more moderate speed rather than real slow. I didn't do that with those sharp corners because I would have just went off the edge. But it was a lot easier to experiment with that with just like the snaking of the road.
Well, I could definitely see your confidence and line selection and pace has changed quite a bit from day one.
I'd say so. Day one, I was, cutting corners pretty tight and going like 1 mile an hour.
That's good. Well, stay safe.
Well, yeah.
So now the hazard, we mentioned this before, is that as your skill grows, your mind thinks it grows faster than it actually does. And so I call it, it's like the pike is calling you out saying, is that all you got?
Yep.
You want to avoid that urge a little bit.
Yeah. Especially on paths like this where it's like, it's either a wall or a cliff. So,
Yeah.
and they both have rocks.
Yeah, you don't want to cash your whole check on this day.
Should we go to the top of that hill, Jack?
Up there?
Yeah.
Do you think you could do it?
Well, I bet walk up, but,
Oh,
or should we keep going and we'll find something similar like that?
Well, that's up to you. You drove into it. Do with what you want.
biggest thing about a hill like this is you got to make sure that what's on the other side.
Yeah, you want a landing pad.
It's just a flat, rocky area up here.
A little different coming down, isn't it?
A lot different coming down, but
Yeah, fun.
still fun.
Yeah.
The old girl, she's still got something in her. Whew. You gonna try it?
Yep. I also want to try it coming down too. Wasn't too bad going up.
Good exercise.
There you go.
That was a great view. Alrighty, so standing up, that would be easier,
Yeah.
or sitting? Okay.
Separate your body from the bike. You want to stand up, and you want to shift your weight to the back, so your arms will kind of be extended.
Okay.
You're going to want to come down first, maybe second. You got to high first.
Yeah, first will work for you, probably. You can use both brakes, just don't overdo it with the front brake. You do want to control your speed.
Yeah, probably just keep it in first. I couldn't find my brake at first.
Yeah, the engine can help you brake too. Yeah, nice job.
There. Nice job. Way to go.
First quarter, I was like, uh-oh, where's my foot brake?
Well done.
No problems.
No, it's gonna die. It did die.
There, I'll get some fun.
Yep.
Yeah. That's a pretty cool rock cliff up there. Or face, I should say. That'd be a fun tumble down.
You look all the way down, you can see a road way down there. That might be us.
I think that is us.
Yeah, I think you're right, Michael. The launch down would probably be a lot more fun how it starts than how it ends.
Yeah. Like, alright, I'm in the air for the next 10 seconds. The 10 seconds after, not as much fun.
No.
Braking into these turns, are you using any front brake?
No, I'm not actually using brakes at all. Just shifting down.
Oh, okay. Well, if you get to a place with brakes, you want to experiment with using both.
Okay.
Start off, don't overdo with the front, but it is your most effective brake, and they'll be your friend. But you want to get a feel for how it behaves. So try using them both. Sometimes even just the front.
I was using it when I was doing the inside corners when we were turning. Oh, there goes into neutral. Woo! I've shifted in neutral several times going down the hill, and then it just kind of dies. And then I got a fast little slidey moment. But yeah, when it's like the corners and we were on the inside of the corner, I was using the back brake. But I wasn't really using the front brake. I was going pretty slow on those corners.
And that's fine. I just think you want to get some practice with it.
Okay.
It'll, if you're turning and get it too hard, you're going to wash it out.
Yep.
So I'd start more on the straight, but I would encourage you to start getting acquainted with what that front brake feels like on various conditions. There'll be times when you'll need it.
Don't use your full hand on it either. Find a finger or something. Start using one finger so that it prevents you from really grabbing onto that thing.
Okay. But I never thought of just pulling it in with that one finger, which is the tap. I'm doing that right now, and it makes sense.
Yeah.
You got a tear in my antenna here.
I got some electrical tape, so you'll be able to stick some of that on it when we get into camp tonight.
Ready. Looks like it only tore the protective layer. It looks like it's got wire as a protecting on it.
Yeah.
So, should be good.
How you feeling, Scott?
I'm feeling great.
Good.
I think I'll be tired tonight because we had the interrupted sleep in the cold.
Yeah, I can tell that. So tonight might be we'll see how it goes.
Recovery night.
We'll be ready for bed tonight.
Yeah, maybe some uninterrupted sleep.
Ready. Onward, upward, and forward.
the other side.
Closing in on the amount of miles we want to put in today, so we're starting to look for a place to make up camp.
It looks very promising. Private property. Oh, for crying out loud. Okay, well, I guess we struck out there.
Got a car coming.
Yep.
Right, sir?
I'm stuck. Yep, a second here. Get this up. Get you up.
That's quite a pair.
When you fall together. It didn't die.
Oh,
How you doing, Jack?
Did you crack your mirror?
I cracked my mirror. That's right.
How'd your thumb hold up on that?
Fine. I just let it go and rolled out of it.
Good.
You look like a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle just rolling on the ground.
Yep. Well, the bike was in third gear. So I thought I had it in first, so I went to turn the corner to accelerate out of it, and that didn't happen.
Well, it looks like we're staying with peacocks tonight. Beautiful little campground.
Hey, I'm Gail Strack, and I am the proprietor of Creekside Campground, Idaho City, located in Boise County area. And this is our place here. We're glad that you guys came to check us out and be able to enjoy our little campsite. We're right along the creek and very private, no neighbors, which makes it nice. We've got our resident peacocks here. They're Eenie and Meanie. We sold Miney and Mo. Their parents, Bonnie and Clyde. Clyde got killed by a bobcat last fall when he was hanging out on my balcony one night, and Bonnie went and found herself another place. So we've just got Eenie and Meanie left, and they enjoy entertaining the campers, and their noise has not been complained about too much. And then we have a bunch of chickens here too that like to go around and visit the campers and forage for scraps. So we enjoy living up here. It's beautiful, it's quiet.
It is beautiful. Yes. And we appreciate the spot to stay.
Yeah, well, we enjoy having you guys here.
Well, thank you.
Okay, welcome. Hey, so we moved up here in 2011, and I brought my father with me. He is a World War II veteran, Bill Strack. And I did develop all this area here. We put in the campground and a wedding venue. Have loved living up here. My father has lived up here with me that entire time, and he passed in March. He was 97, just 12 days shy of being 98. And during the time that he and I were here was really good because he never raised me, and it was my chance to be able to have a relationship with my father, which we had never had.
Fantastic.
And so, it was a little challenging at first because he was very independent.
You said he was a Marine?
He was a Marine, World War II, and he told me lots of interesting stories. He went into Japan a month after they dropped the bomb, and he was part of, in the Pacific Fleet, that they were supposed to be going in, but they went in as an occupying force instead of an invading force because of the bomb. And he told me many times if they wouldn't have dropped that, I would probably be dead and you would not exist. And so, as we were up here, he told me a lot of very interesting stories. One of the ones that I like to recount was when he first went into the military. He was born in New York, in Queens, And when he went in the military, he was talking about all those Southern boys that came in, and both black and white, and that these new soldiers would go to bed with their boots on. And many of them said that those were the first shoes they had ever had. And they were afraid to take them off because they were worried somebody was going to steal their boots.
Oh my.
Which is amazing. And yet, in our day and age now, and you think, really? I mean, if you're poor, people will give you shoes. But back then, something just like shoes was very hard to come by, apparently, if you were poor. So he had a lot of interesting stories. I documented a lot of his stories on video that I'm working on putting together for my family, because he did just pass a few months ago in March. And he's at the Veterans Memorial Cemetery in Boise.
Oh, that'd be a nice gift for the family.
Yeah, it will be a very nice gift. And he, as he got older, he had a hard time getting around. He did pass here, but he was able, he said, I want to be able to pass at home in my own bed, in the middle of the night, in my sleep. And he did. And I was with him when he passed. It was very, very peaceful. So he went exactly how he wanted to. But it was very fun because, most older people don't have that opportunity. And he would sit here on the back porch with me and be entertained. He'd get to watch all the weddings. We've had those people that dress up in medieval costume, and they have those pool noodle fights. And they would come out here and they would do their battles, for us and stuff. And, with the church camps and all the different things, he was entertained all the time. So
Amazing.
It was a good way to be able to spend his final years.
Now,
And so-
did he, because you mentioned that he was one of the first ones going to Nagasaki
Right.
afterwards. Did he ever talk about that? Because that
He
was...
did talk. He actually did talk about that. He felt really sorry for him. He talked on some of his videos about when he was walking in the street, he would see these people, with these horrible burns on them. And he says, all these people died because we didn't know that much about radiation. We didn't realize how devastating that was. And he actually worked in the officers club in the kitchen, and he had met a family over there of Japanese people. He felt so sorry for him. He was actually stealing some food and sugar, things that were kind of luxuries out of the kitchen and given to this family. And years later, he actually went to college up in Idaho, North Idaho. I think it was Moscow. And he learned to speak and write Japanese fluently. And he went back there in the 80s and became an instructor. And he met some Japanese that did not know any English at all, so he was able to teach them English. And he loved that because, he was like a rock star there. Educators were considered very important people, and he really loved the intention. And he ended up coming back with a Japanese wife. So that was very interesting too. And I have all of his Japanese stuff, his books and all of his stuff. And his the wife that he brought had a son who works for a well-known Japanese car dealership. I cannot remember which one it is, but he's well thought of here because he speaks fluent Japanese and English also. And so anyways, it's been interesting going through his belongings afterwards and finding all the letters that he had with her, and a lot of his memorabilia when he was in the military and stuff. So it's been interesting. It's been a real journey.
Well, thank you for sharing some of your stories.
Absolutely.
Yes, absolutely.
And thank you for showing up here.
Thank you for
I'm glad
such
that
a
you guys
great
stopped.
looking campground.
Yeah. Okay. Enjoy.
Thank you.
It's a pretty great campground, don't you think?
Oh, I think this is a great campground.
Yeah.
It's huge.
We get showers.
Yeah, we do. And we learned that she's selling the place.
Yeah.
So if any of you are looking to run a campground in Idaho,
Yep. They do wedding venues. They have special events. And they have quite a quaint little campground here, too.
and Mike, they said there's a big swing and a swimming hole or
Yeah. Something.
something you can explore.
Yeah.
Skinny dipping.
There you go. Again.
And Mike's going to hear what peacocks sound like in the morning.
Yep.
So that'll be great.
Well, this is a good find.
It is a good find.
Wonderful end to a beautiful day.
I agree.
All right.
So I think it's time to...
What's on the menu tonight?
Tree bark, water, a little bit of dirt.
Here we go.
Okay.
I hear pine sap chews up like bubble gum.
Nice.
We got some things left in the food bag, yeah?
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, we do.
We do. Okay.
I guess they're the inspectors.
I think so.
Do you approve?
We're checking it out. See if everything was set up right. What do you guys think?
We're the OSHA. So, out here in the wild, you don't get a washer. So Scott told me just put some soap in here and water. You put your clothes in here, you just shake it up. That's exactly what I'm doing.
See, it's just like any modern washing machine. It's got a window and everything.
Yep. Just gotta tease it a lot. I mean, agitate it.
Ah, I see. I'm very good at agitating my siblings. I feel like this helps me out with this too. Oh, for fun though.